From Kingpins Beaverton, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We'll have a couple first-time winners here, as Haley Martin is playing Ty Garrett for the title. So Ty, the only one who wouldn't be a first-time winner in this scenario. He's got 2 titles, a single and a double. Haley looking to break a McConnell-like streak of seconds with her first career win in the main divisions. To the right, we will have a first-time scratch winner, as Ewan Oster and Michael Strothman both have handicap titles, but neither one has a scratch title, and they are on either end of the age spectrum for scratch. Ewan has a chance to tie the record for youngest ever scratch champion. We've had a couple 12-year-olds win. If he does it, we'll have to check the actual birthdays to see who's the literal youngest. While Michael has a chance to become the oldest champion at 53 years young. He's in his senior season with us, 21. But it just shows you that age is not the determining factor, it is talent. I stand by that no matter what. As a talented double right there on a very tough pattern today. We bowled on a dead man's curve. Middle to low scores throughout the day. You got to hit the transitions and execute good shots. You as well, sir. Thank you as always. Garrett has been complaining his way to the title match, and now he's all giggling. They're all a bunch of friends there. Haley just beat Mary there on the left for the girls' scratch title, while U17 will be between Ewan and Danny Chalmers / Jacob Buttrick. He's rocking one of his favorite jerseys from one of our favorite bowlers. The handicap difference is 5. Haley is getting 5. Ty's got to win by 5 to tie and 6 to win. And speaking of tie, with that spare, they remain tied on the scoreboard. Low-hanging fruit, folks. Beautiful facility here in the west side of Portland. Giant arcade, giant bar, great food, and 24 beautiful lanes as well. Neat facility. Check it out if you're around these parts. Tricky 369, and that's well done to cover that. That's a hard spare. Off the double, he will trail by 11 at the moment, as Oster working on a double of his own. 1 for Ty as well. So it's a 2-hander versus a 1-hander in both divisions. Even bowling quickly is tend to do, and he slaps that 10-pin out for 3 in a row. He is fearless bowling the bigger kids, and that's another reason why our age requirement is the same that it's been since 1975. They are better against the bigger kids and unafraid of the next step environments because they're completely used to playing them. See, at this level, it's not such a culture shock when they get to the next level. That's why they keep turning out tough players up here. That was a runaway Brooklyn and kind of a bad break, if you can say that about a shot that errant, to leave that same tricky 369. This is even harder on him because there's just chopportunities all over the place. Does switch to plastic, but that's the other problem. A lot of out of bounds today. And he slides by that 3-pin, gives the open back, and turns this back into a 6-pin game. Big thanks to the whole team here. Their staff was so good. They helped me chop raffle tickets for a couple minutes. I'm pretty sure that's a first. Ebonite ball at every single one of our tournaments. Quality shot from Michael, just a half 10. A lot of those all weekend long. Today was tough. Yesterday was just slightly less tough. So it's more often than not, we've had hard patterns to begin the tour, as Ty somehow leaves the solid 4 and gets a hand from our sportsmanship winner. They both want to win this title, but it's nice to see some companionship on the lanes as well. Michael, a strong spare shooter. He's always been a good spare shooter. So no surprise to see him qualify first for the step ladder on a hard pattern. Ashton Yamasaki qualified first after the match. After qualifying, is the only bowler to average over 200 for the first 5 today. But fell in the 3-way semifinal, which preceded this match, and he had a chance to mark in the 10th to advance, but left a light hit 410, and very similar pin action to what just befell Strathman there. As the light hit 710. Ouch, you deserve better than that, but ball that maybe could have struck, but certainly wasn't expecting to have an all but guaranteed open on. We've never got one on camera in all these years. They are harder on GSXs to bounce, and it doesn't happen there either. That gives him 111 through 7, and he now trails by 20. Golden opportunity for Oster here. Garrett is clean through 4, and packs 10 back there. He's got cheering section everywhere. There's the rest of his cheering section, clapping him on. I like that. Haley was one of 2 recipients with Sir El Cardenas of the John Baker Sportsmanship Award, both out last season. We call it JBT citizenship around here, but it's something that I think all of us are making a concerted effort to really emphasize, and there's just object lesson in what's going on right now. There's no one more sporting than Haley, and she just embodies highly competitive plus great spirit. And she is, once she's up there on the approach and getting ready to throw her next shot, it is all business, and she'll let you know if she strikes. But you can do both those things: be a great competitor and a great person. Doubled in the 4th and 5th to virtually square up this match. She'll stay virtually tied if she can convert that 3-6-10. Not easy. The other one's got the slightly more difficult cousin of that, the 3-10. And they're both going to throw at exactly the same time, and only Ewan is the one who converts. That time the plastic ball helps as he gets deflection and covers it up to maintain that 20-pin lead. Michael was probably thinking, oh, I got a chance to crawl 10 pins back on the bench, but it does not happen. 20 pins in 3 frames, more than doable. Obviously, he's got veteran experience. Here's a shot in the 8th. Ah, pretty ball, yes sir. Lower key player, you're not going to get a whole lot of reaction out of him. That was a great shot, and obviously the key shot of the tournament coming up for him here. That was high the whole way, and pins have been unforgiving all day. They continue to be. There's nothing breaks up out of the 4-6-7. He will give that open frame right back. We'll lead by 16 on the scoreboard, giving 5 back in handicap. So an 11-pin game if he gets the 2 here. P.S. he should get the 2 here and not be frustrated. And he does it. Very good. All right. Giant shot for Michael Strathman. 9th ring title match, looking for scratch title number 1, and it's way left, and he gets the break, and he does get the reaction. He's saying, one time for me, give me a good break. Huge Brooklyn bonus. Cuts the lead to 10, has the double working in the 10th. This is up for grabs. Stephen Gaucine from El Paso, Texas. One is a 12-year-old. I believe Cortez and Wesley both did too. Must be trying to desperately to add his name to that very, very talented list, but he is going to be tested down the stretch here with another 310. Martin immediately answers tie strike with one of her own. And Oster converts the 310 again. That is spectacular. Longtime watchers of these videos know how much I despise that stinking 310. He does it picture perfect in the 8th and 9th of his first career scratch title match. Not bad. Martin so would love that first win. And she's got a tricky 3-9 to shoot at. Oster in the 10th can max for 199. Strathman can max for 201. And at least he gets the 10 out on essentially the 3rd consecutive hit, just like that. That's it on the score. And Michael over here. So Strathman will have a chance to win the tournament. How much he'll need in order to do that is dependent on what Oster does on these next 2 shots. No problem at all. Showman is good under pressure. Converts that with. Well, let's see what he gets in the fill. Let's do that rather than go through 15 possibilities pending the fill. Garrett with the golden opportunity there with the miss of the 3-9 you just saw from Haley. Ty, a Powerball champ as well. Pocketed $1,000 for that early on in his career. And dead flush in the 1-3. Fill ball for Ewan. Again with that. 185. Strathman 9 spare strikes for 180. Michael will need strike and any sort of decent count to finally become a scratch division champion. Shot of his career right here. Careful preparation, he always has that. One time. Comes up high, not to be, and 12-year-old Ewan Oster knows it. Look at that. Oh, your heart goes out to Michael for doing this for so very long. But any age, any average has been our tagline since the 90s, and this guy wins the scratch division title here in Beaverton, Oregon. Wow. How about that? Ty caught the triple over there. He's in great shape. He'll have to strike out. That's his parents. Go. What you got to say for yourself?
Thanks to my parents for teaching me. Thanks for all my coaches.
Someone has got the acceptance speech down pat. Look at that. Nicely done. He's still going to try to win U17 against Danny as well. Of course you will try. Uh, 17-18, Danny. Martin does cover up that cluster spare. It was mandatory. She didn't lose any count because she was on her open. She can strike out for 179. Ty working on a triple should have this match locked up. It's just a matter of avoiding catastrophe in the 10th frame. Yes, Haley, it's 10th frame. Danny, when you're ready, take a ball on each leg. So Haley does get the strike she had to have. She pulled a good first 2 games today, then threw 108 in game 3 to just fall off a cliff, and all she did was recover with scratch games of 221, 216, 219, and 203. A fantastic comeback, which might be at an end here. Oh, Michael. That's what she had been doing for the last couple hours. Man, is she a fun kid to watch. Plus the 5 she's getting is 184. Ty with 9 out for 137. 166. 185, 194. So any kind of respectable count on the first ball will wrap it up for Ty. Does stay behind the line. That's 6. Let's just one more time add it up. You know what? Better yet, let's let the computer add it up. Yeah, that's plenty. 191. So Ty Garrett is going to win title number 3. Haley won the girls, so it's a good consolation. Brand new scratch division champ and a TBA in the U17.
I feel so fucking bad right now. I feel so bad. It slipped out of my hands. I am so sorry. It slipped out of my hands. I am so sorry.
Well, that is a prototypical Ty frame. It doesn't get much more Ty than that. As he escapes with that title. All right, JBT brothers and parents, we got one last order of business, and you and Danny are already going at it for the U17 title over there. That's a winner-take-all game. In the handicap division, they are hugging it out because that one got weird at the end. Darn near pulled it out. Your runner-up today did win girls scratch, so it's still a great day for Haley Martin. And your handicap division champion somehow comes through with his 3rd career JBT title, Ty Garrett. Still not quite sure how. But he did. In the scratch division, we're wrapped up as well. Your runner-up gave it all he had there. He's going to get that win, Michael Strassman. And your scratch division champion ties the record in terms of years as youngest ever scratch champion on our tour, the 12-year-old Yoda Oster. Not bad. 12 is the age record. I'm not sure of the birthdays. Stephen Gaucine out in El Paso and Wesley and Tez all won at 12. I gotta check birthdays.
I mean, I'll look it up right now if it's somewhere on the website.
If you call Frank Sinatra the 4th, he could probably tell you. Oh, Haley. That got weird at the end. Oh my goodness gracious.
It's fun because Ty's a really good friend of mine. So
I could tell. That was
having going against your friend is like one of the funnest things you can do.
That was very enjoyable watching good competition while still not hating each other. It can be done. If anybody can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will get there eventually.
Good stuff here in Beaverton. We'll see you in Arizona next weekend.